this is some life advice that I would give my 18-year-old self, which is about like 10 years into the past now. I'm probably dating myself with that, but I think this is really beneficial advice or just general words of wisdom. So if you are 18 or if you are around that age or if you're just young and you're kind of going through a rut, watch this video. I'm telling you, it should help just a tad bit. Not that much though. Number one, take care of your health. Okay, I think it's very overlooked. I thought that I was completely invincible when I was 18 years old because my metabolism was at an all-time high. I was in great shape, and it's kind of just been downhill from there just because I haven't been taking care of myself as much as I should have. Sleep on time, exercise, and eat in moderation. You take these three down, you'll be good to go for the rest of your life. You're going to be around for a while. You might as well just take care of yourself, honestly. Number two, things have a very odd way of working out. So there's three ways that things actually end up working out, in my opinion. Number one, things work out the way that you want them to work out, which is, all great. You're happy. You got what you wanted. The second way that things work out is that some ways things work out, but they don't work out in the manner that you wanted them to work out. But somehow they worked out for the best. They worked out for a better situation, a better outcome that you actually wanted. And the last one, some things just might not work out, but the pain always subsides and you tend to forget those things. And I think that this is something that is completely and utterly overlooked by everyone, and it is not talked about at all. Sometimes things just happen in our lives that we cannot end up making sense of them in this life in particular. I believe in an afterlife. I don't know if you do, but some things are just left better that, hey, it didn't work out in this world. Maybe you'll receive compensation or some type of reward for it in the next world. And maybe you'll even get an explanation in the next world. You never know. But I'll guarantee you this much though, even if they didn't work out, even if you cannot see any ounce of benefit in going through whatever trial or tribulation that you did go through, time is going to heal those wounds, the pain is going to subside, and you're not going to remember those terrible memories and that trauma for the rest of your life. For most things, pain is going to decrease as much as time goes on. Time does heal all, but it takes a lot of effort as well. The third piece of advice that I would tell my 18-year-old self is don't think that you're not going to change, because I promise you, you are definitely going to change. All the ideals that you have surrounded in your mind, when life hits you hard, man, you're like, oh crap, I really don't know anything. And you constantly progress and you constantly learn new things and you keep on evolving and changing throughout life. There's this illusion called end of history illusion, which I'm going to touch on in a future video as well. And it's basically that we think that we are not going to change because of who we are today. We think that present day me knows absolutely everything that there is to know about life, which could not be farther from the truth. 10 years from now, I hope that my future me knows much more than I do, and I can say the same thing about my 18-year-old self. I can confidently say that present me knows so much more than 18-year-old me did. And that's a good thing. You're supposed to have that happen. You're supposed to know more than you did yesterday or a year ago or 10 years ago. It's constant improvement, constant growth. It's going to be painful as well, by the way. Growth and change is not just pain-free, but that pain is going to have a purpose and you're going to get better because of that pain. If you want to grow, it's going to cause some pain. So just accept it. A caterpillar doesn't just become a butterfly without metamorphosis. You need to go through a growing stage, a growing process. And it's going to take as much time as it actually needs to take. And you need to understand and try your best to be okay with that. Because there is no point in stressing about when an outcome is going to come or what that outcome is going to be. As long as you have done whatever you can, and as long as you have controlled whatever you could control, there's no point in stressing about what the outcome is actually going to be as well. So don't worry too much, man. Take the load off of yourself and change is going to be good. You're going to grow a lot, and you're going to learn a lot as well. So just take it easy. Number 4. This one is a really important one as well. This one and the next one that I'm going to be presenting and talking about, I think that they're two most important things. Number 4, put your foot down when it comes to your values and your belief systems. Don't sabotage your belief systems. Don't compromise on your beliefs or your values for anything or for anyone. If you firmly believe that something is wrong, call it out and do not indulge in it at all. If you firmly believe that what you are doing is right, do it and do it all the way and make absolutely no accommodations and no compromises for anyone. If you're convinced that what you follow is a righteous path, do whatever it has that you need to do. And you'll become a man from this as well. This is a process of becoming a man that not a lot of people talk about, is that you need to learn how to stand your ground. You might not have the courage when you're 18 or 19 or even 20, but you need to build it up. You don't need to be this physically strongest man. You just need to be brave, and you need to have the courage. And even if you're scared, even if you have fear inside of you, that's completely okay. Stand up for what is right, for whatever it is that you believe in, and stand up for it while you're scared. But do not bend your knees for absolutely anyone. I promise you'll end up regretting it later on in life, because you'll feel like you could have just saved so much regret, so much time that you had on your hand. And lastly, number 5, you're not going to be able to save everybody, but you can always save yourself. So make sure you do that. I think a lot of young people in general, we have like this hopeless romantic concept that like we want to be able to save people. And unfortunately, that's just not something that is completely possible, and it should not be done either. You're not going to be able to save every single person you love, because some people just do not want to help themselves as well. Some people are going to suffer regardless of however much it is that you try to help them, and that is okay. You need to make sure that you are okay with that, because they are allowing themselves to suffer. If they don't do whatever it is necessary for them to do to get out of the certain situation, then you have to let go. You have to emotionally and physically distance yourself from that situation, and you have to let them go through their own journey. You cannot be everybody's knight in shining armor, and nobody's going to be yours either. And since nobody's going to be yours, there's going to be a lot of burden that is put upon you to heal your unresolved trauma, to heal your pain, to just understand and reflect on all of the things that you have been through, and to make proper use of all of that pain, and to kind of make you a better person. That is the purpose of all of the things that you have been through in life. So make sure you save yourself, and make sure you save the world from yourself as well, by not becoming the evil person that hurt you in the first place. I hope all this helps. I hope all of this makes sense as well. I know it's very general and generic, but I tried my best to leave it at that, just because I don't know everybody's specific situation. And this is just some things that I would always try my best to tell any 18-year-old, any young person that I encounter. I feel like these are some of the things that people struggle with, because I struggled with these things. Either way, guys, I hope you guys found this beneficial, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is episode number 68 of the Daily Lessons podcast. I post a video like this every single day, so hope you guys enjoy. And by the way, Eid Mubarak. Take care, guys. This is Yusha signing out.